welcome to this podcast for radiation physics at Wenatchee Valley College in Wenatchee, Washington. I am Todd Buss, your instructor, and I hope you find this podcast and all the other podcasts for this class helpful. This podcast will be on scientific notation. It's also a very short podcast, but it's one that needs to be done. Scientific notation is a way to write really, really large numbers or really, really small numbers efficiently. And for a number to be in scientific notation, it's going to be in the form of n times 10 to the p, where n has to be a number between 1 and 10. So 1.25, 3.68, it will never be 0.29. So it has to be a number between 1 and 10. The number of decimal places after the decimal point is arbitrary. It's the number of significant digits you need, but it will always be a number between 1 and 10. And p always has to be an integer, either a negative number or a positive number, but it's going to be an integer, like -2, -5, but it's going to be an integer. A couple examples of scientific notation are 6.72 times 10 to the 8th. So 6.72 is between 1 and 10, and 8 is an integer. Another one that you'll be familiar with later on when we get to electricity is 1.602 times 10 to the -19th. So 1.602 is between 1 and 10, and -19 is an integer. So let's convert a couple numbers into scientific notation. So we have 620,000, and we need to put it in scientific notation because it'll be easier to write. So we need to put it as 6.2 times 10 to the 5th. And the last example, we have 0.0000000893. That's way too many zeros to write out all the time. So we need to write that as in scientific notation. The decimal point is going to go between the 8 and the 9, so we're going to have 8.93 times 10 to the, in this case it's going to be -9th, since the number is less than 1. When we move the decimal place to the right, we're going to have a negative exponent, so it's going to be 8.93 times 10 to the -9th. Now I'll be looking for another podcast about how to enter scientific notation on your calculator. So you get to use a calculator on the tests, and it's going to be a scientific calculator, and I'll show you how to input scientific notation on your calculator in one of the next podcasts. Thank you, and we'll see you later.